Hi, Internet. This is, I guess, 2 overviews in one. Partly because I missed last week, but last week was the holiday and I was traveling. So, not much I could really do there. But, I wanted to take a look this week at my PS4 collection, and I decided to lump in my Xbox collection. Just because it's right there. So, this will kind of be 2 overviews in one. So, first up we have my PS4. This is an original model PS4 I picked up used in 2015. I actually picked it up the day Fallout 4 came back. If you watch any videos on this channel, you know that I'm a huge Fallout fan. So, I waited until Fallout 4 came out, because I wasn't going to get a PS4 until there was something I actually wanted to play for it. And then Fallout 4 came out. So I ran out to Target, bought Fallout 4, and I went to... If you live in the Midwest, you know the store Disc Replay or Mega Replay. It's called both names, depending on where you go. And they had one of these. So I picked it up, and... it came with the original, God, how big was the hard drive? I think it was a terabyte hard drive. But right now in this, I have a terabyte SSD, which I recommend upgrading. SSDs, solid state drives, for those of you who aren't computer people, they don't have any moving parts in them. Because hard drives have moving parts, and they have a disk that the data is written to. SSDs don't have that, so they move much faster. You're not going to see a ton of performance increase on at least a PS4, but you will see a little bit. So if you have the money, and a terabyte SSD, like this one has, I think, a Samsung terabyte SSD. You don't need to buy a Samsung one. You could just buy an SSD and plop it in there. Although it does have to be, I think, bigger than 240 gigabytes. Don't quote me on that, but I think it does. So if you're going to buy a small one, I would check to see if that works before you do it. Anyways, it's not going to be as fast as, say, my Series X over here, or my PC. But it will be faster. So I have my PS4. And then we have the Xbox Series X, which this is just the box for it, obviously. It's sitting right up there. So yeah, I got this back in June. Since I guess it's almost 2022. I got this back in June of 2021. I walked into Best Buy, saw that they had some available, and decided to pick one up. I was never an Xbox guy. Never. I was always a Sony guy. But the PS5 is just impossible to get. So I got this instead. And to be, completely honest, there's not much difference between the two. It's not like it was back in the early 2000s where Xbox and PlayStation and GameCube, especially GameCube to Sony and Microsoft, you had such a huge difference in games. Now you can kind of get anything anywhere. So there isn't much of a point to having, sticking with one system. So, whatever. Series X, PS4. Eventually I'll get a PS5, but that'll be years down the line. When they're cheaper. And actually in stock. Anyways, let's move on to games. So, in the shelf behind me, which hopefully you could see because the window's right there. And I have this Stardew Valley map blanket, which I forgot to... I don't know if I mentioned in my last pickup video, covering my heater. I just haven't draped over it because it looks ugly. So yeah, I guess I'll just go with the Xbox games and then go to the PlayStation 4 games. So Xbox, the first thing we're going to see is Skater XL. This is the only Xbox One game I own. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something. It came with... It came with an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. 14 days free. And you know what? I completely forgot to use this. So, if anyone wants it, here you go. 14 days free. And I'll type the code in the description. Next, we have some actual Xbox games. Series X, at least. We have Minecraft Dungeon, which I've actually been playing a lot of, and it's really fun. I'm kind of surprised how fun it is. It's just really good. Oh, you know, now that I'm looking at this is an Xbox One game. So that's my bad. I'm silly. Watch Dogs Legion. Played the first Watch Dogs, liked it. Didn't play the second. Didn't look as fun. Haven't touched Legion yet. I don't know. The first Watch Dogs was fun, but it had some flaws. The shooting wasn't that good. I don't know. It was fine, but I don't know. Gears Tactics, picked it up because it was cheap. Immortal Phoenix Rising, again, picked it up just to kind of fill up the library. It looks fun. Eventually I'll get around to playing it. Scarlet Nexus, again, just wanted to kind of fill up the library. And Hitman 3. Satisfying. I enjoyed the first Hitman game. I can never really get into the Hitman games, like, super into them. But they are fun. I have to be in a mood to play them, though. But when I am in a mood, these games are fun. Next up, in the Xbox lineup, these Switch games are going to fall way up. There they go. We have Call of Duty Vanguard. I picked this up before reading reviews for it. I should have read the reviews for it. Oh well. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. Enjoyed Mortal Kombat X. I used to play that with my ex. And, yeah, this is just something fun to kind of fill out the catalog. Hades. I really want to try this because I've heard really good things about it. Plus, it just looks fun. So, I'll get around to that eventually. Doom Eternal. I wanted to give Doom another shot. I kind of gave the first game a bad rap. I just didn't enjoy it. But Doom Eternal was cheap, so I decided to give that a shot. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Just another fighting game. Looks like fun. I can never really get into Smash. I don't really know why. I know everyone raves and rants about Smash Brothers, but I could just never get into it. I don't entirely know why. But I'm willing to give this a shot, so we'll give that a shot, see how it goes. Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. Just another fun little side-scrolling platformer game. Actually, this came with a little keychain that I have on my keys right now. I'm not going to show my keys, because people are weird, and they make copies of keys from photos and videos. So yeah, just know that you get that. And finally, Worms Rumble Fully Loaded Edition, another game that I plan on playing with friends. Alright, so that's the Xbox games. Let me pop all these back onto the shelf. Hope everyone had a good holiday. Hope everyone had a good Black Friday, a good Cyber Monday. And if you're an Achievement Hunter fan, you know the day I'm recording this, Tuesday, is Garbo Tuesday. So get your 1% off there. PS4 games. Yakuza Collection, I've heard so much about the Yakuza games, and I want to give them a shot. So, I picked this up. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I talked about this in my pickup video. Same with Kingdoms of, is that an L or an I? Amalur? I can't say that. Re-Reckoning. SNK Heroines, again, another game I picked up just because fighting games, wanted to give them a shot. And Teslagrad. It just looked stylized, looked fun, so I decided to pick it up. Alright. Now we get into some of the older games that I have. I guess they're not super old, but we have Inside and Limbo. I always love the way these games look, especially Limbo. So I picked this up, and it's really fun. God of War, PlayStation 4 Classic. Injustice 2, enjoyed playing the first Injustice with my friends back in college, so got this one. Devil May Cry 5, again, just kind of picked it up to fill out the library. The Last Guardian, a PlayStation exclusive. I wanted to get more PlayStation exclusives, and this kind of reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus in a way. Not sure why. Maybe it's the art style. Oh well. But it's a fun game. And Metroid Exodus. I keep saying Metroid. It's Metro Exodus Aurora. God damn. This is a heavy one. It's like a steelbook almost. Oh, and it's PS4 Pro enhanced. Maybe I should get a PS4 Pro. One day. Ow. I just nicked myself on the plastic on the outside. Yikes. Resident Evil, this is 7, Biohazard. I love this game. I think it is so fun. It's scary, but not overtly scary. And I played it in non-VR, and I highly recommend VR. If you have the opportunity to play this in VR, do it. It's a lot of fun. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Again, another game that I've heard a lot about, so I decided to pick it up. Wolfenstein Youngblood Deluxe Edition. I need to play this. I enjoyed the Wolfenstein games, and I just need to get around to playing this at some point. I don't know what's stopping me. 2K21 Pga Tour. I'm just a fan of golf games because I'm a golfer. One of my favorite games of all time is Hot Shots Golf 4 for PS2. And I really wish I had waited to pick this up. What is this? Oh, it's just a licensing thing. I really wish I had waited to pick this up because I picked it up when it was $36, and like 2 months later it was down to like 15. But who would have known? And Ratchet & Clank, the classic PlayStation series. Mafia Definitive Edition, picked it up to fill up the library. Fade to Silence, the cover art for this actually intrigues me greatly. It kind of gives like an SCP vibe, if you know what that is. So, yeah, pick that up. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to butcher it. Nio. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This is just another game I've heard a lot about, so I picked it up. Burnout Paradise Remastered. I liked the original Burnout Paradise. Was fun, so picked this up. Homefront: The Revolution. I love the idea of of the Americans or us fighting off the North Koreans as they invade, because it sort of hits home with how much tension there is between our two countries. And Dying Light Anniversary Edition. So guys, we did it. We got Dying Light. Just another game that I've heard a lot about, and I wanted to pick it up because it looked fun and it wasn't super expensive. Kingdom Hearts 3. This was a fun game. I know a lot of people didn't like it, and I'll be the first to say it was not as good as 2. But I don't think it ever was going to be, because we had so many years to dissect Kingdom Hearts 2. So many years. We knew everything about that game. We know everything about that game. And there's stuff that's even still being found today. New glitches, new tricks, new strategies. And we got a better understanding of the story. We got a better understanding of the characters. We had time to give analysis of everything. 3 was never going to live up to our expectations. So you kind of have to review it in a vacuum almost. If you review it compared to 2, obviously it's not going to hold up, because 2 is such a fully fleshed out game. But still, this game is great. I still think it's a worthy addition. It's just not as good as 2. So, also, the ending with this game just kind of being a boss rush. I mean, would it have killed them to come up with new enemies? Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Played the original Mirror's Edge. Loved it. Wanted to play this one. Haven't. So I'll get around to playing that eventually. So many of these games I picked up and it's like, yep, haven't touched. Like Skyrim Special Edition. Picked it up, haven't touched it. Played the original Skyrim on PS3. Beat it. Took forever to do it. Got to level 81 or wherever the hell the top level was. And just haven't touched that. I think I have it in VR too. Getting down to... Oh, hey, there's a spider. Hello, spider. Oh, he's not doing anything. So, Oh. I actually have another copy of Injustice 2. Interesting. The Talos Principle. The idea of just, like, puzzle solving and stuff like that intrigues me. So, I picked it up. I think that's why I like the original Portal and Portal 2 so much. Puzzle games. Persona 5. I don't know anything about the Persona games. I just picked this up because I knew it was popular. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Another game I really have to play. Yeah, just, I don't know why I haven't touched this game yet. I really should. Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 Remix. Love these games, obviously. Huge Kingdom Hearts fan. Can't go wrong. I have to dust. PSVR demo disc. Oops, dropped something. Life is Strange Beyond the Storm. Not as good as the original Life is Strange. The original Life is Strange is one of my favorite games. Because it how do I say this? It messed me up emotionally. And when a game does that, it instantly shoots into, like, my top favorite games. Games like, Bioshock Infinite. Games like Last of Us and Last of Us 2. When a game ends and I'm sitting there thinking, holy shit, or I go to bed that night with a pit in my stomach thinking about the game, not because it's bad, but because it messed me up emotionally, that's why I play games. My computer is overheating over there. Wolfenstein 2. Again, just a game I have to play. Horizon Zero Dawn. Again, heard so much about this game, and it was only $5. Outer Worlds. It's kind of like Fallout New Vegas meets space travel. So if you like Fallout New Vegas, which I do, You'll like this game. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Haven't played a lot of this game. I know. It's one of the best games ever made. I just need to spend more time and actually get into it. And this seems really heavy for some reason. Oh! That's why. There's a little art book. And stickers. Guess I never looked. Underneath. What's going on the PlayStation? Never looked underneath the manual. So there you go. Finally, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. This was just kind of a tech demo for Kingdom Hearts 3. Nothing much to say there. So yeah, this concludes my PlayStation, Xbox video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. This video will go up. I'm filming this on a Tuesday, so I can edit and put it up so that it debuts at midnight tonight. So I hope everyone has a good week. Holidays are coming up, so get your shopping done. And thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.